Who is the greatest conqueror in history? Alexander the Great? Napoleon? No, they were amateurs compared to this man. His name made kings tremble. He killed so many people, around 40 million, that he actually cooled down the earth's climate. He was Genghis Khan, but before he became the scourge of God, he was just a child named Temujin. He was born with a blood clot in his hand. He was abandoned. He was enslaved. He even ate rats to survive. Today, we will watch how an outcast boy rose to become the emperor of the universe. His empire stretched from Korea to Europe. This is not a fairy tale. This is the bloody story of how the modern world was made. The story begins in the harsh grasslands of Mongolia. Temujin's father was poisoned by enemies when he was just 9 years old. Instead of respecting him, his tribe kicked him out. Temujin, his mother, and his brothers were left to die in the winter. They lived like animals, eating scraps and wild rodents. This is where his darkness was born. Temujin had a half-brother who bullied him and stole his food. One day, over a single fish, Temujin killed him with an arrow. He was still a teenager. He felt no regret. He learned one lesson: the strong survive. He was later captured and enslaved, wearing a heavy wooden collar. But he escaped, and when he returned, he wasn't alone. He began uniting the Mongol tribes with one rule: loyalty above all else. In 1206, Temujin was crowned Genghis Khan, meaning universal ruler. Now he turned his eyes outward. His tactics were revolutionary. The Mongol army was a nightmare. They could shoot arrows while riding backward, a skill no other army had. His favorite tactic was the fake retreat. His army would pretend to be scared and run away. The foolish enemy would chase them, breaking their formation. Suddenly, the Mongols would turn around and slaughter them all. He conquered China, destroying the powerful Jin dynasty. He leveled cities that dared to resist. His message was simple: surrender and live, resist and die. Many cities opened their gates just out of fear. There is one moment that shows his absolute rage. Genghis Khan sent trade envoys to the Khwarezmian Empire in modern-day Persia, but the Sultan there was arrogant. He executed Genghis Khan's messengers. This was the biggest mistake in history. Genghis Khan was furious. He brought his entire army. He didn't just conquer the kingdom. He erased it from the map. He diverted rivers to flood the Sultan's hometown. Millions died, but there was a surprise. Inside his own empire, Genghis Khan was very modern. He created freedom of religion. Muslims, Christians, and Buddhists lived safely under his law. He protected trade routes, creating the Silk Road. Under his brutality, he brought a strange peace. Genghis Khan died in 1227. The cause is a mystery. Some say he fell from a horse. Others say it was a war wound. But his funeral was even more mysterious. He demanded to be buried in a secret location. The soldiers who buried him killed everyone they met on the way back. Then they killed themselves, just so the location would never be found. His legacy. Besides changing the world map, his legacy is in our blood. Genetic studies show that 1 in 200 men alive today carry Genghis Khan's DNA. He was a conqueror who literally left his mark on humanity. Write in the comments, was he a monster or a genius leader?